The worst clients in the world are cheap clients. How many have some cheap clients in your client base here? Okay. How cheap are they? Tell me. How cheap are they? Come on. How cheap are they? How cheap are they? Does that mean they negotiate price every time? They try to nickel and dime you? Yes? Yeah, you send them a questionnaire and they don't reply. Yes? Takes them forever to get back to you. Yes? Yeah. 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 They have no, why? Because they have no alternative. Look, even notice McDonald's is upgrading to McCafe. They're trying to be a little bit more high-end. They're trying to capture that breakfast business, that white-collar business, right? You have to do everything on the cheap. It creates a bad experience for your clients. It just creates a bad experience. Because they're not paying you much, you cannot do much, and it just creates a bad experience for everybody.
The king of high-ticket sales. World's highest paid consultant. Media celebrity. Multi-millionaire entrepreneur. Acclaimed TEDx speaker. International best-selling author. Dan Lok.
So my question is, why in the fucking world would you want to be in business selling to people who's got no money? Why would you be in business selling to people who's got no money? I say, make the money, sell to people who's got money, sell to players with money, and then give the money to the poor. That's okay. But if in a business setting, sell to people who's got money. Your life will be way, way less stressful. And here's what I believe. It doesn't take 10 times more effort to sell 10,000 versus 1,000. In some cases, it takes less effort. In some cases, it takes less effort, okay? But Dan, you're kidding me. My clients will never pay me that much to work with me. Oh my God. Write this down. You attract the kind of client that you are. You attract the kind of client that you are. This is not pleasant, but this is a fact. You attract the kind of client that you are. If you are cheap, your clients are cheap. If you're flaky, your clients are flaky. If you're a pain in the ass to deal with, and you know who you are, your clients are a pain in the ass to deal with. Guarantee. You wonder, how come my clients always nickel and dime me and try to twist my arm? Do you do that in some other areas of your life? You attract the kind of client that you are. So if you want better clients, you got to make some internal shifts and change a little bit of who you are, because you attract the kind of clients that you are. It's very, very simple. I always say your business is a reflection of the owner. Your business is a reflection of you. Your life, your home life is disorganized, your business is disorganized. You have cash flow problems, you're not good with numbers at home, you're not good with numbers in business. You don't know how to deal with people at home, as a person, as a friend, you don't know how to deal don't know how to deal with people in business. It's the same. It's exactly the same. I can sit down with you, I can have a 5-minute conversation, I can know an awful lot about you, believe it or not. Because who you are is so clear to me. I look at the way you dress, the way you talk, the way your language pattern, maybe some limiting belief, I know an awful lot about you. You can't even hide. You're like naked in front of me. It's just a question if I want to point it out. And usually I don't say anything. Because you're not paying me, so I'm not saying anything. Seriously, I don't say anything. Usually I say, oh, good. People come to me, people are like, oh, great presentation, great. Okay, awesome. I don't say anything. You don't ask me anything, I don't say anything. That's what I've learned. Learn to have my mouth shut. Only if you ask, then I'll say a little bit. Depends on how open you are. And most people are not open, believe it or not. But awfully, I know a lot, even Kevin, right? I know an awful lot about you. Even the first time we talked in Facebook and stuff, I know. I remember these things. But it's just a matter of, do I want to say something or do I not want to say something? And usually I don't, because I believe if they're not ready, then I usually don't say anything. It just creates a bad experience, a bad relationship. Why bother? How many of you sometimes try to, out of the goodness of your heart, try to talk with your friends, try to help them out, And then what happens? Hello? What happens? Distance. Ex-friends, very quickly. Yes, Nathan? Yeah, it's a ton of excuses. It doesn't help the relationship. Let them be what they want to be. That's what I've learned, right? Hi, this is Dan Locke. Welcome to Dan Locke TV. I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now you might ask, why should I? Every week, I'll post 2 new videos, all focusing on helping you becoming a better entrepreneur. You will be challenged, and you will be inspired, and you will be motivated. More importantly, you'll get practical ideas and strategies that will take your business to the next level. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you don't miss out on a single episode. I promise you, you won't regret it.